I liked you better with glasses.
Too bad. I like me better without them.
Hey, pretty fans! Welcome to another episode of the Better with Glasses podcast. I am your host, Vicky Bazzalia, and with me is Casey.
Hey,
And we are here to do the recap review episode for episode 9 of 11, which
Last
is called
Call.
Last Call.
Yes. Did we guess last call?
We really didn't do a good job trying to guess what this one was going to be.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. So we did like last train, last flight, and you said that was too spooky.
I can never
So
remember, but we said last call at some point.
we,
I'm not going to say we nailed it, but
I said last call for the bar hopping episode
yeah.
because I was thinking like last like call, but it's funny because before each episode they do this bit where like a secret envelope is handed to a cast member. So the little hand handed it to Gavin, and Gavin was like, "Oh God, I'm nervous," and he opens it up and he says, "Last call," and he goes, "Yikes! I know why it's called that because he had the scene with the last call to Belly."
Ooh, yes, he
And
did.
because he had to act out that scene, he knew
He knows.
immediately. He was like, that's the one where I lashed out and told her to never fucking call me again.
From a pure acting perspective, one of Gavin's best
One of
episodes.
Gavin's best
He
episodes.
had to do so much, and they relied on him for a lot, like a lot of heavy lifting as an actor, and
Yeah,
he had some of the standout scenes in the episode.
he did. I mean, yeah.
Now, we did instant reaction this morning,
Yep.
and I gave it a passing grade. It didn't blow me out of the water.
The episode
The
itself.
episode itself.
Yeah.
Upon rewatch, I think there were a lot of details that can be appreciated, and there are some scenes that are really rewatchable.
There are certain scenes in it that are so quotable and like laugh out loud funny.
Yeah.
The episode before was like a fucking roller coaster ride
Right.
and very emotional and very big swings being taken by various characters.
Yeah.
This is like the calm after the storm
And before the final ramp up.
and before the final ramp up. So,
It's like the main course is coming out, right?
mm-hmm,
So what do we got to do? We got to clear the rest of the table off.
right.
And that's what they did.
Yeah.
Not to step on the rest of our show here, but Steven and Taylor is pretty much out of the way.
Yeah.
Adam and Conrad had their big conversation.
Yes.
Maybe the end of Denise.
Yeah.
Belly's finally in Paris. So now, and maybe,
And the Jer and Belly thing
yeah,
is like done because I understand where Jer's coming from because in the moment it's like we can't get married. I don't know that they obviously they didn't have a conversation about whether or not they were going to continue to date or be together.
yeah,
And this put a final nail in that coffin. Like Belly's like I can't go back and I don't want to go back. She's like I realize I am a different person after this summer and I need to figure out myself and who I'm going to be. And she actually says, like, separate from you. So she's coming around and she is like, no, Jer, like, we're not still together. Like
yeah.
I said, like, we did not get married, but we are also not an item.
And it's super exciting. The episode ends with Belly, big smile. It's like, okay, it's her.
It's like the weight
Yes,
and
everything's behind her.
right. And I think that the emotional heartbeat of the show and the fandom, I think beats for Conrad. Like, I mean, and I'm not just saying that as
But
my
Conrad,
no, I'm just saying.
yeah,
Like, I think that the disappointment that some people feel is because there are a lot of Conrad fans, like a lot.
but Conrad is set up right now.
No, I'm not. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we want all Conrad, all happy,
Yeah.
all getting what he wants, and all fixed all the time. And
Right.
it's because he is the fandom heartbeat of the show right now. That's just how it is.
Facts.
Facts. And then I think that there are people where the emotional heartbeat of the show is Belly. And it's supposed to be Belly. So if that's you, Jenny put out a post to warn us all about this.
Right.
She's like, it's called The Summer I Turned Pretty, not The Summer Conrad and I got together.
Right.
Like, he is one part of her story, but the story belongs to her. And if your heart beats for Belly and Belly's happiness, it was also a tough episode because they made a decision. They made a decision that the events of this episode would be the same freaking night as the wedding being called off. Same night.
Yeah, so these are my last 36 hours.
Yeah. So, like, if they had chosen to time warp us, then yes, we could let bygones be bygones and, like, maybe see how some of this panned out. But they made a concrete decision to be like, no, let's follow these characters into the messiness of the
Yeah.
next 24,
And it's all new
48
writing.
hours. And it's all new writing.
All new writing.
So,
We
but I get it because we got a trailer that showed a very happy Belly,
Mhm.
and the episode itself was setting the groundwork because, again, there was no time warp. So by the time the episode started and there was no time jump, I knew that it was not going to be all tidied up, and I knew that we wouldn't go that fast.
It's setting her up. It's like by
It's
the
not
end of the episode,
we
she's like
we
looking forward and
yeah,
wistful for the
we didn't
next chapter.
see, right, we didn't see the having fun with friends.
The
Her
groundwork laid.
we saw her bearing her soul to a bunch of strangers, which she's very comfortable bearing her soul to a bunch of strangers because even if they do judge her, who cares? And they don't judge her.
She doesn't know They don't know Jerry. They don't know. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
like
right.
clean slate.
Yeah.
Clean slate.
Yeah. So if you were excited because you saw the trailer and you wanted to see Belly go to the Eiffel Tower and you wanted to see her hanging out with her friends and smiling and dancing with Taylor, we didn't get that.
But
I
it's
get it.
coming. It might be at the front of episode 10.
Right.
Listen,
So can I
the Bonrad ending is set up,
obviously,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
And who's not to say that they give us like an extra long finale?
Well, can I some people have been asking for a therapy session.
Well, I think we were kind of doing it.
We are, right? So guys, we are optimistic. I don't think that the episode was as bad as some people are making out to be.
No, no, it
I
wasn't.
think it was needed. I think that it was a necessary episode so that we wouldn't feel rushed or that we wouldn't feel that like one storyline got everything and
Right.
then I'm still wondering what's going to happen. Like I will always wonder. Like let's say we did just get all full Belly and Conrad, I'd still be wondering what happens to Staylor.
In the preview episode, I was like, I didn't want it to rush back into like her and
Yeah.
Conrad building towards something again because you can't have one episode on marrying Jer and then the next episode building with the other brother towards something. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, it's too,
Choppy.
it's just like she protects the characters.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny
Like
protects the characters and she's going to
okay.
protect Belly at the end of the day of like not being the shittiest human being alive.
Also,
And optically, if you went one episode to one episode, that's how it would be perceived.
Also,
Hmm.
they are her characters.
And she
They
can do it.
they are her characters to do whatever the hell she wants
And it's
with.
her birthday, so happy birthday
And
to
it's her birthday. So like, yeah, like we can all have our own hopes and I said this. We can have our own hopes and dreams.
you. Hmm.
Can you have your opinions? Of course, you're entitled to your own opinions, but do we as a fandom think we have a say in
No,
what happens? Absolutely not.
no.
And I think that even I get caught in delusions of grandeur when and it's part of and I'm putting this in air quotes, part of the problem is that we sit here and we do prediction episodes.
Right.
So like I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I got a little bit hopeful and I'm sorry that I predicted a bunch of things that didn't happen, but guess what? It didn't happen. And So the delusions of grandeur that we force upon ourselves, like that's
Hmm.
our cross to bear. That hopefulness or what you think is going to happen and it doesn't happen. Like, welcome to
You're in the arena, the man in the arena. It's
yeah,
like it's like following a sports team.
right.
You part of the joys of winning is comes with sometimes you lose, and it feels great when we
But isn't that a
fans.
really great segue into the reality of the show? Like, Jer thought he was going to get married. Nope. Belly thought that she'd be able to put Conrad away in a teeny tiny little box and forget about him. And nope. Belly thought that Conrad wished, he prayed for this to happen. And when it happened,
It felt icky.
icky and lackluster, right? Like, hey, welcome to real life, right?
Right.
And that's the human emotion that Jenny is going for. So a couple of things though. Um, we're not going to do a therapy session, but the last time we did a therapy session, I did like 10 items. I wrote down 5 items. So if you agree and can roll with us for these 5 items, then we're going to spend the rest of this recap episode talking about this
The
episode
episode for sure.
because I
There's some good stuff in there.
I I I, I like the episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, I said this on my immediate reaction that I put on Instagram because I knew this was going to happen and I didn't read anything. I didn't read my DMs, and certainly people weren't like coming in hot on Jenny Han's Instagram at that point. But
Leave
I
Jenny
said
alone.
number one, this episode was not filler. Guys,
No, 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 no.
season two, boardwalk games and like breaking into the country club,
Phil,
that was filler, right? That was filler. This was not filler because of the crazy amount of character development, crazy amounts of it. So you can't call that filler. We are following the journey of each of these characters, and we didn't we didn't hear a lot from John, not important. We didn't hear a lot from Denise or Redbird, not important. But do
right.
we get like really big development from Laurel? Is
Yep.
she happy? Is she not happy that the wedding is called off?
Right.
Right? Adam didn't seem too bummed actually about the wedding not going through. Came through as a father. Staylor, right? So we're going to break all that down, but you can't call an episode that has this much character development about characters that we care about, including Conrad Fisher, is on that list of character development because of a wonderful scene that happens. Actually, many wonderful scenes that happen throughout, and him coming to terms with stuff. So yeah, it's not filler.
Staylor got their moment also.
Right, right. Number two is this is just my opinion. We tidied up some storylines to be able to push to the end
Yes.
because
It clears the deck.
I promise you guys, there will always be things to complain about. If it was just Bonrad, 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 Bonrad for like 3+ hours, I would still be sitting here thinking, but like, what was Jer's reaction right afterwards? How did he
Yeah.
pick up the pieces of his broken heart? Like, is Taylor ever gonna be Team Conrad? You want to talk about a slow burn? I've been waiting for Taylor Jewel to be nice to Conrad since episode 1 of season 1, and I had to freaking wait
Right.
all these episodes, and I finally got it. So
Yeah.
guess who's really happy? Me.
I think people, when they watch it a second time, the feelings are going to change.
Okay, but
Let me know.
but the storylines that needed a pseudo bow tied on it so that we can just move on now
Yep.
to the big plot, because the big plot is Jeremiah's redemption, the because he's evil in this.
Right. We'll get there.
He's very torn apart. The brothers
Yep.
coming back together,
Yep.
as much as it continues to pain me, we're going to see Steven and Conrad back together, bros, like good. And obviously Belly and Conrad, right? So like if those are the things that are the only things left on the table for the last 2 episodes, I'm good. I'm more than good.
Right.
And it's not too much. It's not too much to get through in 2 episodes.
They kind of like There was a nod to the Laurel and John thing too, which
Yes,
like that might be the end of it.
that might be the end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right? Like me, yeah, maybe in the flash forward, we'll just see if they're still together.
yeah,
If they are, great. If they're not, whatever.
yeah.
Um, uh, I also want to list off some things, and I'm going to see if you know what these are. 51 minutes, 48 minutes, 45 minutes. What do you think I'm referring to?
Length of episodes in prior seasons.
Length of episodes of the last 3 episodes of season 1. Guys,
We're getting
so
57 now.
yeah, so many so many people are like so afraid that 2 episodes is not enough time. And yet people put season 1 on this like big beautiful pedestal
Mhm.
where Jenny did the entire arc in one season that was only 7 episodes. Episode 5 of season 1, 51 minutes. Episode 5 starts after Belly and Conrad almost kiss. She takes it all, or he takes it all back. She's kissing Jared in the pool by the end of that episode. Episode 6, 48 minutes. She's conflicted. She's playing volleyball. She asks one to sub in for the other. She makes a choice to go home with Jeremiah that night. Conrad tries to get her back. She says it's too late. Episode finale of season 1, only 45
That's
minutes.
crazy.
Only 45 minutes. It starts with Jeremiah and Belly. Stephen catching Jeremiah and Belly. She says, well, I choose Jeremiah.
Right.
Conrad, the only Belly Conrad in the entire season 1 finale was when he says, break a leg.
Yeah.
When he stands up and they dance together. And then the very final scene on the beach, which was all of maybe 3 minutes total, and they're kissing. And we freaking fell in love. And so
We as
so
humans,
you want to talk about like how fast this thing can actually move in a meaningful way by the showrunner and creator and writer who has given us these feelings before? I literally wrote it down. Belly Con, Belly Jer kiss, Belly Jer, with Con in mix, volleyball, Belly Con, dance and beach. End.
I love seeing you cook. You're really the Stephen A. Smith of Somewhere I Turn Pretty or teenage rom-coms. Amazing.
Like
But
that was whiplash.
we as humans, like we just move the goalposts all the time. You know,
Yeah.
we move the goalposts all the time. And when season 1 came out, that was enough.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call it that we get greedy, but it's just like we could develop a tolerance and we
Yes.
have an expectation and we move the goalpost. Like I remember being like, if I make this amount of money, my life is good. I made that amount of money and I was like, well,
There's
I want
more.
more. I want more. You know, it's
Yeah.
like when I get this house, everything's gonna be good. But then you get the house and you're like, I need the pool too. So
Yeah.
it's like, that
Yeah.
that's kind of how these feelings are right now. And
For sure.
listen, we're gonna look back on this in months and be like, man, I would give anything just for another
I know.
episode.
Right.
And like, I would give anything to have Jenny tell me, add to that story. And we're literally living in it right now. We're getting
Yeah.
it. We're getting new stuff by Jenny of this show.
Yeah.
We're living it. So
Yeah.
let's be grateful for it.
Yeah. Number 4, objectively great scenes. We're gonna talk about them, but one of the pretties, I was talking to her about it, and she said, um, it's a grower, not a shower. Like these scenes, they grow on you objectively. They're wonderfully written, wonderfully acted, and everybody who got a scene
Hmm.
in this episode got a good one. I actually think, except for Belly.
Yeah. I think we
Like
could,
I mean, I like the scene where she is I like the scene where she like gets her backpack back.
yeah,
You know?
that was good. If anything, I could probably trim 5 minutes.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
that's just less content for us. I mean,
Yeah, it's not like replace it with
yeah, I
beyond.
wouldn't replace anything else.
And then last but not least, a lot of people have asked us why we don't talk about the leaked footage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't talk about the leaked footage. Number one, because I think it is disrespectful to the show. Do I consume it? Yes, because it's everywhere. Do I have theories and takes on it? Yes, because it's everywhere and I'm only
I
human.
don't consume it.
Do I feel the need to go overboard and talk about it? No,
No.
because if it wasn't put out by the show, it was something that they didn't want us to see.
Right.
And having seen it is what I think has caused me, I'm not going to project that onto other people, but me to get overexcited about the potential of what this episode could have been.
Yeah.
But if it didn't get cut, guys, we're still going to get it. So I just want to stress like, be patient and understand that the misinterpretations of our own excitement or our own predictions may be the reason that people feel the way that they feel right now. But we did that to ourselves. The show, the official The Summer I Turned Pretty, wasn't like bait and switch
Yeah.
by
I
any
mean,
means.
but they do this all the time. And I
Yeah.
said it on an instant reaction.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing when we were shooting a very important scene that was shot one specific way. And privately, we talk about it all the time. And then when season 3 aired, it was a complete different vibe. It was not what the day that we saw, the day
Yeah.
that I saw it being done.
Yeah.
It was completely different. So like,
Yeah. I mean, we were invited back to reshoot an entire day.
yeah. So like they're always
Like they're like come back down and I'm like, didn't they already shoot this? And the literally the AD was like they weren't happy with it in post. So they had to reshoot it. I'm like, damn.
so I don't know what that means exactly, but just like
It's just
the fluidity, I think, of the
right.
where things can go.
Right. Exactly. Um so anyway, um so that's your therapy session. That is our, and I'm not even trying to be overly optimistic. I just wanted to speak my piece about the show that I love and about the grace that we have to give the show itself that is always delivered for me.
And gratitude is important.
Yeah. So, all right. So that being said, scene by scene.
Okay, let's rip through this, hon.
Okay. So, the first thing we find out is it opens where it left off. Belly is really truly considering going and talking to Conrad. And like a guy gets in her way and she lets him go before her. And then it's like her turn because she's not going to let the entire line go before her.
Right.
And then the guy's asking for her passport. And she makes a decision to leave well enough alone and to get on the plane. And as predicted, he only looks off in that direction after she has boarded.
I just missed them.
Just
We
like
had that part right.
just like in movies. Just like in movies. Like they're always slightly missing each other.
I guess we missed the rest of it. We had the opening scene right.
Right. Yeah, we got everything else wrong. Okay. I actually love this next part. This might be one of my favorite musical moments because it was very Red Hot Chili Peppers for me when
Oh yeah.
Franz Ferdinand Take Me Out. Like that song.
Take
There are
me out.
just certain songs when it's with Conrad that it's like okay, he's not getting on his plane. He got a call from Adam.
Yep.
He found out that the wedding did not happen.
What? Yeah.
And he's got this weird, like, overjoyed, but also guilty look that comes across his face because his dad is, like, begging him to please go find and take care of his brother. And he's like, I thought I was escaping a wedding. His dad doesn't even know that he left the wedding.
Right. He
He
still
does,
thinks it's like upstairs.
nobody other than Taylor, Steven, Jair, Belly know that Conrad had anything to do with the events of the day, not going forward.
Right.
And Adam is just so maybe the best Adam episode ever
By far.
by
By
far
far.
because he is not trying to be a hero. It's kind of a theme. He's not trying to be a hero. He's not actually trying to take credit. He is trying to get his youngest son what he needs.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, Con, like crazy events today, right? Like, where are you? Have you found Jared? Can you be with him right now?" And Conrad's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So, I just love that scene.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good setup for where it eventually ends up between those two. Then Jer at the bar.
Oh, bro. Oh, that was like the there's plenty of guys and girls hotter than Belly out here. And it's like, fuck you,
Steven.
that's my sister. That was the last Denise. I was thinking after it, after the episode, like, hmm, where was Denise? But she was in that scene.
She was in that scene. Redbird's in that scene,
Redbird's in
like
that
trying
scene.
to
Coach him up.
coach him up. They added the
Yes,
beerology,
they did.
except instead of Belly obviously saying it, Jair says it.
That's a nice nod to the book crowd.
That's yeah, right, exactly. Nice nod to the book crowd. Different context. We don't have to rag on Jair there. And he's going through it, man. But he's got his friends with him, so he's not all sad by himself, like drinking himself to death. Like he is with people in the hotel bar.
We do know we did eat there one time.
Yes, we did.
That place.
Yes, I thought that was going to be the place for the rehearsal dinner. It was not. Yes, it was that scene.
That place in real life took at least an hour to bring the food out.
It was bad.
Remember that?
Yeah,
It was crazy.
it was bad.
Um, we do know of someone who will travel for the dong also.
Lacey Barone,
Lacey Brown will travel for
the dong.
the dong.
Just like the Redbird lines.
Yeah.
You know, like in season one, they gave like Taylor some freaking zingers,
Yeah.
and he's just got he's the one with all of them because Taylor is a more serious character now,
Yeah, she's really
than I think originally intended. So, yeah, it's nice to have Redbird there. Okay, so then we get Staylor kind of peeling off and being like,
hey,
"Hey, like."
crazy night, huh?
Right, because they're both trying to be there for their respective friends, but they had this conversation that they haven't yet had to have. So it was like, I mean, are we assholes? And then Steven's like, well, fuck it, let's be assholes.
Yeah, let's be self-serving here for a minute.
Yeah. Um, then we get to possibly one of my favorite scenes, the
Like,
Taylor and Conrad scene. Now,
see him coming.
Yeah, so what did she say? She's like, is he trying to get beat up right now? Like,
Yeah,
what is he doing? And I do love that as like, because Conrad's like a man on a mission. Like he's walking in,
right.
and I like that Steven is there to like, just whoa, 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 stop. Just like as a guy, you know, like just like buddy, like cool it. But then I love that despite that dynamic, Taylor's like, no, honey, you go back inside. We will finish our conversation. I'm going to talk to Conrad.
Right.
Because she knows that she can get away with it and not make it messy. Like, it's really, really great of Taylor because she's like, she knows in this moment how to get what she wants, which is keeping Conrad and Jared from getting into a fight,
Mm-hmm.
protecting Belly,
Yep.
the only way she knows how to protect Belly,
But also having this like deal with Conrad also.
and having a deal with Conrad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she knows more than Steven right now. And even though her and Steven are aligned, Steven doesn't know the
It's
nuts and bolts of
no
everything.
one's place to blurt it out, including Conrad. Like Conrad he wants him and Steven to be good, but he's not gonna defend himself and bring up Jer's deal. You know, like
Yeah.
as a reason. We'll see that later on. But Steven calling Conrad a vulture, like
Oh, I love that line.
ugh, terrible. Terrible. He's not a vulture. He
When he
didn't
was coming to
know.
pick the bones of the relationship.
He did not know, and his dad asked
I
him to
know.
do
I know.
it. I
I
know.
like the optics.
I love the Taylor. Like, can you get away from the window?
Yeah, right, right,
Right.
right.
How great was it? They played Blame Pie.
They did. They watched the show. They know about Blame Pie. So it's
Um,
like 50% you
yeah,
and then 50% them.
but we just keep going back to it, so I won't harp on it too much. But like the amount of times that Conrad says sorry in this episode, like you can count it.
How about the silent thank you?
Well, we'll get there.
Like
Yeah, the silent thank you to Taylor, the nod.
the
Ugh,
yeah.
it's great. Um, yeah, I love those two together. But no, like Conrad blames himself and he's not doing it in a self-deprecating way. He's like really, really sorry about it. And I think Taylor knows that. And I love when she says it's like half your fault. Or she's like only 50%. And then she says the other half is on them. And I like that she didn't say the other half is on Jer or the other half is on Belly. She's like, no, I agree with you. They need to own the other part of it because outside of you, it wasn't right either. And I think that that was what Conrad needed to hear from like a innocent third party to be
Yeah.
like, okay, like maybe it wasn't completely my fault, but
Although he
I'm
is
still
still
gonna.
pretty beaten up about the whole thing
Oh yeah,
later on in the
oh
episode.
yeah, for sure.
I think it was a double punch of Adam and Taylor that made him be like, okay, I guess
My job,
I'm really done here.
my job here is done. Yeah. Um, and he's like, well, I have to do something. He's my brother.
Yeah.
And Taylor just like hits him with the. She doesn't touch him, but she kind of is like, it's like I get it. I get it. I get why you're here. And then she knows that he also, even though he plays it off to Steven, he is very worried about Belly's whereabouts and how she's doing. He's like, "Is she okay?" And Taylor's like, "I don't know, but she asked for space. So can you please do us all a favor and
Right.
like stay away from her for a little while?" And the deal is
If I hear from her, I'll let you.
it like
I'll
yeah,
broker this shit.
yes, I will broker all of this. I promise, Conrad, I will let you know that she's okay once I know.
Can't ask for much more.
Beautiful scene between those two. They're, what did I say? They're my new ship.
Yeah, friendship.
Friendship. They're my new friendship. I like them.
Yeah, you were very excited for that.
I've been waiting, man. Okay. So, oh, Adam, Kaylee invited her parents.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Adam had Kaylee's parents come. All the Breaker folks and Kaylee's parents are at Belly's wedding.
Shout out to Wellfleet, Cape Cod.
Wellesley. Wellesley.
Wellfleet, Wellfleet.
Oh, I thought he said Wellesley.
No, Wellfleet. It's a town in Cape Cod.
Oh, but Wellesley is also a town in Massachusetts.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Wellfleet, but I love you.
Oh,
We'll have to watch the
episode again.
subtitles.
I also love that uh, in our preview episode, you were making some kind of office joke
Mm-hmm.
about what they do with the food.
Oh,
And
what?
that was the whole point of the scene. Is Laurel was like, I don't. We have to get all the flowers out of here. I don't want to get all the flowers out of here. I want to save them.
Yeah.
And Laurel's like, what, you're just throwing away the food. Can't we bring it to a shelter? Like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Every once in a while, guys.
It's so great. And then you even talked about like, well, at least Adam paid for the wedding. So like, it's just so funny. It is such a good Laurel and Adam
Yeah.
scene.
For a second, I thought it was a Laurel
Romantic.
Adams ship in there.
Mm.
No, they were just vibing in a good way.
They have also known each other
Forever.
forever. So there is this like banter between them and like like the same way that John knows how to get to Laurel, like Adam knows how to get to her too.
Yeah.
Like she's like, "What do you want me to say? Like I don't know what I'm doing either." He's like, "No."
Yes.
Yes. And then she laughs, right? She breaks.
It was really good.
It was really good. And he got to call her out, right? He was like, "Oh, are you mother of the year? Your daughter didn't even talk to you." And she's like, "Well, I knew this wedding was a bad idea." And I think they both come to terms with like kind of like a sense of relief where they are on the same side. Like, it doesn't matter how much I paid for this fucking wedding. Like, yeah, they were too young. Let's at least they didn't do it. You know,
Right.
like I think there's like a subliminal like, yeah,
Yeah, they were like they both had good zingers,
yeah,
and they were kind of like
yeah,
building, 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 and then it ended like
yeah.
a
And
nice piece.
I do like that Laurel had the final kind of like jab where she's like, you're gonna drive her parents back. You're gonna be the chauffeur to her parents when your son needs you.
That was the opening salvo.
No, right. But we obviously, end the episode seeing where Adam ends up, which is being there for
Oh,
Jer.
what?
Yeah. I'm not saying that's because of Laurel. I'm just saying that they do have a way of like going at each other, but then also kind of like speaking truth fully. Come on, dickhead. I'm keeping the champagne though. What? It's good stuff. Like it. I like it because uh, flash forward, Steven and Tay Tay are drinking one of those bottles of champagne.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have, oh, this is great, Jer. I made a comment.
Oh,
Like,
drunk Jer?
how is drunk Jer not belligerent? Drunk Jer is actually pretty funny and not super angry.
No, he was like more reasonable in these moments than he
Then
ends
when
up
he
being.
came down from it the
The
next day,
whole tank top and boxer shorts version, I think I probably could have found a couple minutes to trim out of that.
because it was so much.
Yeah, it was so much.
It was so much. Like I actually I didn't mind Jared the evening
Mustard face
of.
Jer.
Yeah,
Mustard face Jer was good.
Mustard, like rude. She's so rude to me.
Yeah.
I love Steven. Like she's pretty perfect to me.
Jared does a good job of like acting that scene out.
Yeah. I mean, and Taylor does a good job of being like, I told Conrad I'd get you a cheeseburger. I told Conrad I wouldn't leave you alone. I told Conrad that I would get you up to your room. So
Is
can
this
you,
the
it's like, can you drink water?
she's probably on a plane right now with
Yes.
Conrad
That was so good. So Gavin's acting here.
curled up going to California.
Like, yeah, like she's probably somewhere with my brother. She's curled up next to Conrad. No, Conrad's actually at the summer house. Oh, good. Maybe I can go over there and smash his face in again. No, it's probably not worth it. Like
Yeah.
the little spiral he goes on that ends up with, hey, it's probably not worth it. Where was that guy when later on he's like yelling at Laurel and Belly? We'll get there, but what the hell? Okay, sorry. But yeah, mustard face,
Mustard face Jared's
sad, funny Jer is like
that's a winner.
it's
It's a
pretty
winner.
good. It's pretty good. Um, so then we have Belly. She's finally made it to Paris. Oh, we forgot. Oh, shit. We forgot to talk about. It's the same as the preview. She gets on the plane. She's sitting there. She takes the ring, puts it in her thingy, and now she gets to Paris. So she gets to Paris and she's at the airport and she's like at I think customs
Yes.
and she's checking in and she's trying to explain that she's not a student but she is a student
Got a
and then
visa. Da, 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 da.
the guy's just like tourist, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you're a tourist. Like, move along now.
Yep.
The only thing I'll say about it's not a big scene, but the whole point is that she's clearly very shaken. She doesn't know what she's doing there.
Right.
It was an escape move. Like we gave her more credit. We are like, oh, like she fixed this thing and she's like getting on a plane to Paris. Like she's still very lost. She's like a lost
Sure.
little puppy in Paris, and that was the point. But You're on Your Own, Kid. Needle Drop by Taylor
Somebody
Swift.
called that
Yeah,
in
somebody
the live
in the
last night.
live. Yeah. Um,
Big shout out to you.
Yeah. And it's a perfect song, obviously, for the moment, but it's when she walks out and it's almost like this, like, she's not fixed yet, but it's this breath of fresh air to be somewhere new, even though it's a little bit scary.
Well, listen, at this point, she did have a plan. We will soon see that plan gets demolished, but it's only after that where it's like, wow, I really don't have any
But you know what I mean?
rumbles here.
She's so unsettled. Like, her thing dropped out of her bag. She's like, total fish out of water.
Yeah, but you're on your own, kid. Like
Yeah.
there is a small tinge of hope in that.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
hey, new chapter energy.
Yeah, and that's where they do all the beautiful shots
Yeah.
of Paris when she gets there and she's walking around. So, um, great. Then she gets to I don't know if it's the bursar's office, but she gets to the program
Damn.
and she thinks she's enrolled.
Yeah, somebody in the chat somewhere, I think it was YouTube, said that the phone call she made in the airport was to get her travel or whatever arranged. And it was. She was talking to this bozo who,
Tana.
Antona, who isn't allowed to answer the phone anymore. Like,
It was
bro,
funny.
I've worked with people who are like, he doesn't answer the phone.
Right.
Like,
Like whatever he told you is probably wrong, and I am so sorry on
that's
behalf
from
of
3 handbooks ago.
yeah, I'm so sorry on behalf of us. But he comes over, he trots over, and he's like, "Yeah, voila, see?" And it's like, no,
Update the spreadsheet, bro.
I've told you a million times, you have to use the updated spreadsheet.
Man, I know that world.
There is no spot open. She was on the wait list.
I
She
thought they
missed
were
her
gonna
deadline.
cave. I thought they were gonna cave for her, man.
You were supposed to think that. She's like, there must be someone I can call. Not call to get you into the program. It's like, you are a lost little puppy dog in Paris. You flew all the way here. I feel bad for you. Can I call your mother to come get you?
Damn.
And then poor Belly. So then we get the Laurel call. Where are you, Bean? I did something stupid. Well, where are you? I'll come pick you up. I'm in
Paris.
Paris.
I think there's probably like 10% of her at Happy.
It, well,
Laurel.
you just see all of Belly's intentions. Like she said something like, "It's all I thought I had left,"
I get it.
and she's like, "And now that's taken away too because of this big mistake. And now I'm halfway across the world,
Yeah.
and I don't know
Scary.
what to do." Like scary,
Yeah, it makes me scared right now.
scary.
Um,
But Laurel is very even keeled about it. She's just kind of like, "Hey, go sit down in a quiet place."
you can take a semester off where she jumps into problem solving mode.
Yes,
Good job, Laurel. How about take a semester off and stay in
that's what
Paris?
I think is gonna
Yeah,
happen.
that's what I think's gonna happen.
Yeah, because I was wondering in the book, there's 2 years between
Dos años.
the wedding ending and her finishing school, and she doesn't marry Conrad until she finishes up school. I think she's like 23 or 24 or something. But there's time, and I was kind of wondering like the fact that they already made her a senior, she finishes school in a year instead of two. You see what I'm saying? So like if she actually does take a gap year and that is her gap year,
Um,
that would make sense. She also said she doesn't want to go back to Finch, so she could transfer to a school in France and finish up her degree. So,
so if you do that,
hmm
does your degree says whoever you transferred from, right?
yeah,
Transferred into.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. Now I don't like just like Conrad did, like transferred from Brown
Yeah.
to. Now I don't know what her credits are. I don't
Are
think.
they transferable?
Yeah, we're not going to get the answers to any of that, but we
Yep,
will
don't
see.
care.
Yeah.
We'll keep pushing.
Um. So then we have Jer wakes up, and Steven and Taylor are canoodling. They just fell asleep holding each other.
Yep.
And Jer pops up like weed. I can't say it pops up like a flower because he's all disheveled and refuses to shower. But he pops up and he really wants his phone because he wants to either call Belly or see if she called. Oh, we missed that part. There's also that night they take his phone away. Sorry, I forgot that part. He comes in and he reads the little note
Oh yeah, grabs
to
the thing.
the newlywed Fishers, and he grabs it and he's spiraling and they take his phone away. They're like, you can't call her. So he asks for the phone back. And then he's all bummed because she didn't call. And then he like plops himself. The visual is great. He plops himself on the couch in the middle of the two
Right.
of them and it's just
Big
like,
third wheel energy.
yeah. Yeah, Jer's not doing okay. But they encourage him to get dressed. We have to check out soon. Like,
Yep.
let's get this day started. I am gonna go get breakfast. You are going to shower.
He does not.
He does not. So, um, and there's something about like the clothing. So he's like, my clothes are at the house, and I'm not going there if he's there. So Steven says, I will go get your clothing for you.
Oh boy.
So, um, then Belly's sitting down at a cafe. She presumably has already ordered her ticket back. She has a little
This was like
she has a little lunch.
fucking out there, bro.
She has a little lunch. And then it was out there, but when it happened, you're like, I love this.
Well, yeah, I'm like, okay, we didn't. I know we're getting a mystery road trip storyline in The Summer I Turned Pretty. I could have had 200 guesses.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been somebody steals her backpack and she go chases it down.
Right.
I never would have guessed that. But, you know,
I don't
the
hate
cat
it.
and mouse was kind of fun. And it was just like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, that's so you, that's
Unique.
new writing.
Yeah.
That's new
Yeah.
ass writing. And if that was in the book, we'd be like, I hope they do the
Yeah.
book bag stealing scene,
Right.
you know?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because how else are you going to, well, again, because we had to see this day.
Hmm.
If they did a time jump in a couple of montages of flashbacks, like we wouldn't care as much. But because they're showing this day, this moment,
Yeah.
everything that leads up to her choosing to stay,
What makes these new friends important? It's because they picked her up when she had nothing else.
Exactly.
We'll get
But
there.
and what they use that as evidence. They're like, you can find a way to stay here. Like you track down your backpack. You know, like that's what they say.
Like you
They're
can do
like
anything.
as in like she had this big adventure today. But
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, hon. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure.
there you go.
Yep.
But if you really think about it, that was what Belly needed because Conrad is stranded, just kind of like wistfully waiting to see if Belly pops up somewhere. He is
Was
trying to be there for people who don't want him there. And then Jer is in his boxer shorts all episode feeling sorry for himself. And if Belly didn't have a big bang like that, she would literally just be sitting sad with her suitcase in Paris, waiting for her flight home and dreading her flight home and what it's going to be like to have to face the embarrassment of
yeah.
not just of the wedding, but like 48 hours after the wedding, she
Hopped on
flew
a
to
red eye
Paris.
Paris.
She,
So.
she red-eyed it to Paris, got sent home from a program, and is back now. Like that is so tough. So the backpack thing was the big bang so that she could focus on something other than her own bullshit.
Yeah.
Because she needed to get that backpack because the ring was in it.
Right. And the dress. What?
In the dress. Um, can I say something about the ring?
Dude. Okay.
There are a lot of people who are like, why does she care about that damn ring so much? I'm like, it's still a token of something that she had that she lost. I think the ring is a metaphor. And what I mean by that is it's a metaphor, obviously, for the Belly Jer relationship. It's a metaphor for the messiness she just left. It is also still a metaphor for the codependency of that relationship. But I think that, right, but I don't think she can lose it. I think she needs to give it up.
Sure. And like at the end of the day, they've known each other since they're like 3.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
metaphor. It's like she is going to go into panic mode if she feels out of control and she lost it.
Mm-hmm.
When she has it in her possession, but decides to throw it away, decides
Yeah.
to bury it like she buried the infinity necklace, like when she chooses to do something purposeful with it herself, it has more power than her just almost losing it like to
Yeah.
this random incident. You know, it's just bad jujus for her. So I get
I
it.
mean, and besides the ring, there's probably a million things in there that you don't want to lose.
Yeah, like why would you want to lose your personal items
Right.
in a
Yeah.
country? Again, think about the last 24 hours this girl has been through. Yeah. Um, so she has her bag stolen. Oh, can I just say something about the scene? Because a bunch of French pretties reached out to me.
What?
Remember when you had challenged us to think of like French songs or whatever?
Yes, they delivered.
And I could not think of any French songs, but I did reference one of my favorite movies and Lola's favorite movie, one of Lola's favorite movies, Amelie. And one of the songs they used was literally from the Amelie soundtrack.
No, what's Amelie?
It's a French movie. It's a very, very popular French movie. I watched it in French club.
Can you say a thing for me in French? You have the accent.
Oh boy. What is it? Oh, are you typing in something that you're translating so that I can say it? Are you making it funny right now?
Yeah,
What is it?
we gotta read it.
Oh boy. Merci d'être fan de notre émission. Émission. What does that mean?
I'm not gonna say it because I want our French pretties
Oh boy.
to listen.
Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to point out that when Belly is like tracking down her bag and
Mhm.
she's going on her little tour de France, so to speak,
Tour de France.
that's when you get the French music, which is pretty awesome. So,
I love it when you speak French to me, hon.
oh yeah, I don't do it often.
First time I ever heard it.
Um, all right. So, oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Ugh. Then we get Jared and Laurel.
Oh God, that I could
Worst
probably
scene,
cut that out too.
worst scene of the sh of
Worst scene of the
the
episode.
episode.
Yeah, didn't need it. What does it get us? Well, like, how is that?
Gets us.
It develops
Yeah.
the evil arc a little bit more,
Yeah.
but only in retrospect. I could have black shirt, green apple, evil, and still think he's just as evil without the scene, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's showing that he is pushing everyone away. Like all he wants is Belly.
But that's not even true because he was super buddy buddy with Redbird. He was super buddy buddy with Taylor, super buddy buddy with
I
Steven.
know,
So I don't know.
but I think anyone who he thinks has an alliance with Conrad right now
It
is
also
like,
starts a little bit of like the possessive shit where he's
it
like, your
does.
precious daughter. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's also your precious
Yeah.
girlfriend for the last 4 years. Like, why are you
Relax.
why are you putting that on
You're
what
not
putting
my
that on
mom.
her like it's some
Yeah. You're not my mom. You never wanted me to marry her anyway. And Laurel is just like,
so first of all, Jer
it's just very jarring.
he's tuned in. All of his worst fears are possibly true. But
Yes.
he is like being a little bit over the top.
It's over the top. Now, I didn't notice it on first watch. I noticed on second watch that when he closes the door, he kind of like breaks down.
Yeah, and that's why it
It's
was
like
like
well, it's a lot of pretties were like, man, you want to talk about the destructive nature of Conrad? Like, Jer needs therapy too. Like, he does not know how to handle his
every
own.
human needs therapy.
Agree, but you know what
Right.
I mean?
I know
Like,
what you're saying.
Conrad's way of protecting himself, which is selfish,
Hmm.
is to just leave, not deal with anything, and Jer is a lasher outer. He just lashes out and does crazy shit. Says things that are quite regretful. Yeah.
Yeah, the precious daughter thing or whatever he said was that's what got me. I'm
Like
like,
that's insane.
it's insane
Yeah.
because it's so much more than that.
It's so much more than that. And yeah, it's
It's
just
like who judging her for her wanting what's best for her daughter.
but she
Also,
knocked on his door.
yeah, also true.
And she didn't even do it from a place of like, Jer, you really got to check out. It was literally like, Jer, are you okay? Like, I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, right now he doesn't know who to trust. I don't know if he said that already, but he doesn't know who to trust. He
Because
doesn't know who is Team Conrad, who's Team Jared, etc.
and it matters to him.
It
It
does.
like deeply matters to him.
And that's kind of the craziness of it. Like, this is more of a competition.
It's
It's a super. It's more about the competition for Jer, and with Conrad, it seems like it's more about Belly's best interest.
yeah, Conrad wants Belly's best interest, but Conrad also wants Belly for Belly.
Jer
And
wants to win.
Jer feels like he needs Belly. He needs her for his own ego. He needs her for his own emotional stability. He needs her to prove to
Prove to everyone
Conrad
out, yeah.
that he's won, that he's worthy, that he's worth it.
Yeah, and we get that later on.
Yeah,
We've seen it a little bit in the past couple seasons, but the conversation later is like,
on Front Street.
whoa.
Yeah. Okay, so then we got Stephen Pat goes into the cousin's house. Conrad's almost like hopeful because he's like, "Oh, Stephen, you're here," and Stephen's like, "Nah, man, I'm here to get clothes for Jeremiah." And Conrad had already packed his clothes because he was gonna go over there. Stephen just takes the bag. It was like, "Well, then I came in time." Takes the bag, starts to dip,
Why
and
did you say those things? What would you say to my sister, or why?
yeah, I wrote it
I
down.
thought we were gonna get the payoff,
Like,
and
why did you say all of that to my sister?
we don't get the payoff. All that tells us is the payoff is coming on that.
They think, I mean, Steven still thinks, we'll see it later, but Steven still thinks that Conrad just messed it up to mess it up,
Right.
not because we see Conrad say it to Adam later, like, why did you tell her that? And Conrad's like, because it's true. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
love her.
Like
Yeah.
Conrad's just like, because I do love her. And when you love
That
someone,
was so funny.
when you love someone, you don't let and you think they love you back, you don't let them marry someone else. Like to Conrad, he's said it so much now that it's very like rational to him
Yeah.
what he has done. He knows that he messed everything up, but yeah, and I get it because Conrad says like I need to. There's a whole bunch of I need here. I need to be there for Jeremiah. I need to take care of him.
Mhm.
I need you to understand Stephen where I'm coming from. And Stephen shuts all that down. He's like, nobody cares about catering to your needs right now. And Conrad just takes that as like, okay, I guess I'm not going to answer that question right now then. Right? It's like, you asked me a question. I can give you the truth of it, but you're not ready to hear it. So take your pissy ass back to the Jerry Motel, right? Like it's not going to end well.
Conrad does not care about the relationship right now, it seems, or the approval of Steven or clarifying shit.
No. No. Like I think there's a small part of him that does, but I think he's just like, "Oh, okay, fine, then you take care of him." But just know I'm trying. And I got him red Gatorade. So, give it to him. Is kind of like that's just it. Um and Steven says something that Conrad needs to hear, which is factually correct. Like if you want to be there for him, leave him alone. Now, Steven says it with like malice, whereas by the time Adam says it at the end, he says it. Kudos to Adam. Adam actually says it more poetically,
Hmm.
um, in a nicer tone.
But Steven and Conrad are coming together at some point.
They have to. They have to. Yeah, there's no way. So then we get back to belly traipsing around Paris,
Paris.
Paris. Um, then we have Tay and Jer.
The Gatorade, the Gatorade dangle.
The Gatorade dangle. Yeah, so I asked, we played tennis, and then I was like, I want a red Gatorade. So, I love the Gatorade dangle. She offers him breakfast first, and he's like, no, it'll make me throw up.
She grabbed
Like,
everything.
as in, like she's supposed to know that about him. He's like, no, that'll make me throw up. And she's like, I got red Gatorade, which she knows because she already knew from Steven hearsay that like Conrad got red Gatorade for Jer because of this. So even though Steven no sold that to
Hmm.
Conrad, he did when he gave the bag to Taylor. It was like, there's red Gatorade in there. He's gonna want that because she somehow knew. And I like that she like dangles it. She's like, you gotta get up.
This is a good Gavin scene. The funny is a
Oh,
funny line there.
yeah. So he is like, oh, thank you. Tell Steven thanks. And she makes a face.
She's like, well,
Like that she's brokering.
the Gatorade came from Conrad.
Like that she's brokering the
She's like a
communication.
safe pass through.
She's a very safe pass through. So she is like, well, it came from Conrad. Oh, did it come with a note? Sorry for ruining your life. Here's Gatorade.
Here's a Gatorade.
And Gavin's delivery is so good.
Yeah, this was
So good.
Gavin was in his bag.
Gavin was
Yeah.
great in this episode. He was great last episode too. Like he's working these scenes. I don't love Jer in these moments, but he's making it real. Um the scene though is so important.
Say more.
Taylor Taylor won the episode for me. Taylor even last
I
episode.
think.
Last episode she calls Belly out on her bullshit.
Okay.
She is nice to Conrad. She's very important to me. She is mothering Jer the way that Belly would.
She's back together with Steven.
She's back together, and when we're about to talk
Oh,
about it, but she's like, "Fine, let's communicate." And they just start making out, which is just like old hat, like it's like what they do. And she stops it.
oh, she does, huh?
She stops it, and she's like, "No, I have to tell you something." It's great.
They have a
So
good combo.
yeah, so Taylor is really stepping up to the plate and having these conversations that people need to hear. And this one that she has with Jer, she like he's again,
Oh yeah, the everything
he's
shit.
going into this like I can't sleep without her. I can't
Oh,
breathe.
whoa, whoa, he literally slept for like 12 hours. Continue.
Yeah. But he's like, I can't sleep. I can't breathe without her. I don't know how to be without her. And then he's like, she's my whole world. And we already know Taylor's opinion on this bullshit.
Yeah.
We already know her TikTok therapy stuff. She already knows what this is. She knows what it looks like, what it sounds like, and he's doing it. And she's like, she is not your whole life, Jer. And if she is,
That's a problem,
well, she says, then she shouldn't be,
which is a nice way of saying
which is a nice way of saying you sound like a little needy
B.
bee. And she probably could have also said, and don't worry, Belly was feeling the same way, but I set her straight too.
Yeah,
Like,
like
yeah. And she doesn't say that. Maybe if she did, then he'd have a little bit more grace for Belly going to Paris. He does not. Which
that
we'll get
shit
to.
was.
Crazy. All right. So then the next scene is the club entrance. I didn't know where it was going
Oh
because it
yeah, so
looked,
she's tracking her bag,
yeah,
which is a reason why Steven may have won the episode because his
because he got her the air
the air
tags.
tags where you can track them bitches. Um, and they go ba 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 ba. She's tracking, 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 and ends up at like some European rave party.
Yeah.
And
Like those old school industrial things with like a DJ, strobe lights, and like
yes,
you can only get in if you have a
it would
passport.
be like European rave.
Yeah.
That explanation in the dictionary, like
That's what
that's
that was.
it was straight out of Central
It was
Casting.
kind of like in a seedy, like
Yeah,
part of town. It's nighttime. I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen to Belly? And I was creeped out by the guy.
yeah, I wouldn't go there at 37.
Right. So I was creeped out by the guy, and I love that Belly is cocky and she's like, I think Belly's smart enough to be like, this is how I'm gonna get in, but also I'm gonna help this girl out.
I thought that she was just doing a solid because she like leaves, going to leave, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, come." So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Um,
she confronts the dude with the backpack, which is nice.
yeah. So
She like goes all in.
right. So yeah, so she's in this club, they go upstairs, and I'm just like, everyone's annoyed at her. She has her suitcase with her.
Love it.
Right? She's tracking
Like,
it up
oh, it's a new
the
trend.
stairs. And you and I at the same time we looked at each other, we're like, Benito, because
Yes.
she names all the friends.
Like, oh
And
shit,
I was
there's
like,
Benito.
there's Benito.
Does not look like Cam Cameron in the slightest.
He doesn't look like any of the Fisher brothers either.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
that's good.
yeah, no,
Hey,
I think it's pretty good. But then she sees her backpack on this guy, and that guy,
funny.
he is like, he's like an upgraded version of Jumper.
Yeah,
Like just there for the comedy of it all, a little bit of like a D-bag, like schmarmy, like,
he
who
hasn't.
are you?
Right. He reminded me of the character from Weapons.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes.
If you saw Weapons, you'll know who we're talking about. But
But yes, just like this ratty little
yeah,
guy who like he's like and he's mocking her and she is so upset.
yeah.
She is so upset. And I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go, but it was awkward until it wasn't awkward because she kicks him to the floor, takes the backpack off of him, and everyone just watches this go down.
Like,
She's like,
who? Like, why are you stealing this guy's backpack? It's like,
it's my fucking
yeah,
backpack. And she's like, "Oh, this is your dress?" So now guys, we know she didn't pack the dress because she wants to get married in Paris. She doesn't pack the dress because she misses and loves Jer.
plot device.
It is a plot device because she needed to whip it out to prove that it was her backpack all along. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
And of course, all the new friends are like, "Who
What?
is
This
this?
badass
Who
girl?
is this interesting American girl?"
Yeah,
Is like they probably are looking at her like an art exhibit, right? Like, look at
yeah,
this American tourist.
yeah.
Who is she? She's feisty.
I
So
I couldn't agree more.
yeah. And like when she even when they come up and they're like, what happened? She's like, this motherfucker stole my bag. I'm like, there you go,
I
Belly.
like the friend group. They seem like a
They
good
they
mix.
seem like what she needs.
A
They're
good
the
mix.
misfits.
Yeah.
and like
But they're cute and
they're
sweet and
cute and
yeah.
sweet, and they don't have they're like a clique. They're like they, they came together for their own reasons, but like they're all a little bit messy, and they don't judge her, which is
Which is huge. That's what she needs
super
right now.
important. Yeah. Yeah, because Belly is cut from this like cloth, and there's this idyllic version that everybody has in their head about who Belly is or what they mean to her or what she means to them, and it's like there's no
She
expectation
knows
here.
like her ideal is Cousins Beach dead ball world.
Yeah.
And then it's like this other thing where it's still there's certain like Paris has got a lot of class and all this, but she's gonna get a whole different experience that could be another blissful,
Yeah. Well,
experience.
yeah, it's like when somebody is like, "Oh, I want to move to New York." You did that. It's like,
Yeah, I want
"I
to
want to
have my New York.
move to New York City." Is different. You grew up outside of New York City, but like when you move to New York City and you live in New York City, not that I've done it, but it's not clean.
Right.
It's not nice.
You're
Not
struggling.
not everything is tourism, and there's a whole life that you have to like acquiesce to.
Yeah.
And she gets a taste of that with this new friend group, and it's really great.
So I want to have, I want to do a year in Hawaii at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spend some time in Texas,
Okay.
and this will never happen, but like somewhere like Montana or Wyoming or something.
Never
That'll
happened.
never happen.
I'm not gonna
I
do
know.
it.
Should never do it. But moving on. Hawaii and Texas, we could probably get behind.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um, okay. Now let's talk about a very, very big scene. So we're
Uh-oh.
gonna go in on this one. It is Steven and Taylor back at their hotel room, and Steven can't let it go either, which is why you know it's bothering him, like the whole Conrad thing. And he's making a point to bring it up to Taylor. Like
He's like, they dated like 4 years ago.
he's like, I don't get it. Like, what is this? Like, why did he bring this up? Why did he ruin everything?
I think Bonrad fans should look at this scene and like there's the one line that Taylor says is like, you
Yes.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. She's like, well, 'cause he's like, they dated for like barely any time,
Like
like
we're
in high
talking about
school.
Belly and Conrad here.
Yeah, no, yeah. And she's like, yeah, but it's like Belly and Conrad with their whole like infinity and forever
Written in
and
the stars.
written in the star soulmate shit.
Yes. And I'm like,
Th-
yes.
yes. And there is a part of Taylor that I think also has hope in that Belly is very dreamy
Hmm.
and Taylor is very walls up, guards up, I don't deserve love. I ruin everything
Hmm.
that I touch. And there is a part of her that is clocking the romanticism of I say romanticism, not romantic. The romanticism of the Bonrad relationship and what it like means on a
Right.
pedestal. Because I do think that she is a girl who fairy tales and believes in love, but she doesn't showcase that side of herself ever. Taylor.
Right. And Taylor is definitely the kind of girl you'd think that would be more, how is Belly doing as opposed to like, I need Belly, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. Yes. So, but she goes through all of this and she's like, and then there was Christmas. I love how
What did they fuck?
I love how Taylor is just like bringing all this up as if Steven knows, but he doesn't. So like you see the threads coming together or like the puzzle pieces forming in his mind. It's like, well, Christmas. They were together at Christmas. Did they fuck?
Which is his sister, but
Okay, fine. But she's like, no,
yeah.
they didn't, right? But like they hung out together and then like she didn't tell Jer and then that was kind of the reason for
For Cabo.
she goes, which is why Cabo again, as if he's
It's like
flirting
you
with
have so much to catch up on,
like
bro.
right. Cabo what? Well, Jer hooked up with Lacey Barone. Wait. Who the fuck is Lacey Barone?
Yeah. Um, it's kind of
Who the fuck is Lacey? And then I love, he flips on a dime. He's like, Jeremiah cheated on Belly. I've been wiping away this dude's tears for the last however many hours, and he cheated on my little sister.
Well, they were technically broken
Well,
up.
they were technically broken up, but and then yeah,
I thought that was going to escalate even more, but it doesn't. It escalates into
that
them.
these fuckers, and they give us shit. We're high functioning.
Yeah, really good line. And this is the communication part,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So he's like, we're high functioning. Like, at least we communicate. And I think even Taylor is like, we communicate better than all of them, but we're still not really communicating. So she calls him on it. She's like, we do. Okay, then let's communicate.
Then they start kissing,
She stops it.
which is communicating if your love language is that. But that's all they,
That's all.
that's been a lot of it. So it's like, so he has to clarify that eventually. So she
Yeah.
stops it and is like, hey,
She stops it. It's very. She's being vulnerable.
yes.
And
And
she says, when you woke up, I was ready to give it all up for us, and
Mhm.
you took it back, and that broke me.
And she's like, that's the only way I know how to be with boys. And she's learned, however she was raised, whatever. So she's got that thing of like
But
her Taylor thing.
but he watches her. Everyone watches her. Like even Belly when they go around at the dinner table and it's like, what's the one thing you get from each person? And Belly says to Taylor in front of everyone, like, I love how hard you go for the people that you love. Right? And Taylor does, we watch Taylor do that for Belly, and Steven watched her do it for Belly and then get yelled at by Belly. And he brings that up again. He's like, why don't, it's kind of like, he says, why don't you ever do that for me? Like, what, like, if you, if you love other people and you're willing to stand up for them or
Mhm.
stand beside them or tell them how they should be feeling, why don't you ever do that with me? And she's like, well, it's different. That's not how I am with guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the part though where she's like, well, what if it doesn't work? And he's like, well, that's a risk. That's always a risk. And then they both like say like, but it's worth it. It just
Yeah.
reminded me of when
I don't even know if it will work.
I would know. I
To
don't.
be honest with you, I don't know.
I don't.
Like Taylor does have to kind of like, I don't know,
Yeah.
become like they both have to meet in the middle at some point.
Yes, but that's the parallel to what Conrad last says to Belly, which is like, regardless of where all the chips fall at the end of the day, now, 10 years from now, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, I want you to know it was all worth it. So this is Stephen and Taylor making a contract basically to say, we don't know where it will end up, but like right now we shouldn't care because I don't think that it's not worth it to try.
I love it.
Yeah. So great.
She still has 1 year left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then okay, so then we get the new friends, 36 hours. So Belly's
Oh,
in
so it's like
Taylor's
finishing the story. It's like, so those are my last 36 hours.
no, those are my last
I'm
36
like,
hours.
you're in the club. Like, you're in. Like, we got,
We got this
yeah, we
craziness,
got
and
this.
it ended with kicking a random
They
guy.
call him Jerry too.
And okay, so like it's just like when you hear a crazy story and you want to like dive back in. So she's like, okay, so just recap. So you broke up with Jerry,
Yeah.
and then the other girl's like, yeah, but what about the brother? So you just like left him? He ruined his entire life for you, and you just left him at the airport? And she's like, well, I didn't ask him to do that. And they're like, man, you're bad, or like or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
I don't think he ruined his entire life.
But that's what she
But
says, right? Like,
yeah.
because again, Belly, unreliable narrator,
Yeah.
is the one
Oh,
who
right.
just told this story.
Right. So she's like, he blew up his relationship with his brother and he
Right.
called off the wedding and then,
Because
right.
she is over
Right.
exacerbating the situation or embellishing probably. Um
Damn.
she's like, you just left him. So I just wrote down messy friends. At that point I didn't realize that she had actually booked a flight.
Messy friends, but also instilling some individualism into
Yes.
her and some confidence that like
Yes.
You are
You're exactly where you need to be.
powerful and you can do anything you want.
You can do anything you want. Yeah. And we all make mistakes,
Yes,
but
like
like,
not carrying shame for these things.
yes, they don't carry shame. Yeah. They share with her, they've shared with each other, and they're openly joking about it
Yeah, who doesn't cause some wreckage in their 20s?
there you right. There you go. Um, and so, and I love how the one girl, she's like, there's nothing waiting for you back home. And Belly's like, ouch. But that's true. Like, I think her biggest fear is actually going back home.
Yeah, on the contrary, Conrad's got a whole lot waiting for him back at Stanford. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. He didn't blow up his whole life. But continue on.
I mean,
A degree.
he got fired.
He's got this new thing that's coming around the corner.
I don't
He's
even
got a
know. Has the time
degree.
been passed on that other opportunity?
He's got a best friend for sure. His flag football team's waiting for him. Come on.
It's
What are you
fine.
talking about?
His therapist is
His
gonna be
therapist is
billing
waiting.
some hours.
Yeah, like, so what happened?
So what? Yeah, can you imagine Conrad? What if it opens up with that to start the next episode? He's on his therapist's couch laying down, like, and that was my last 36 hours.
That'd be funny.
That would be
Yeah, so I torpedoed my brother's wedding.
oh, I never told you about this girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, we didn't talk about this girl. Oh, we're finally talking about this girl. Anyway, okay. So
What you got?
she's on the bus. She's going to the airport. She calls Cher.
Oh, fuck. There's so
Describe
many
the scene in one word. How does it make you
toxic.
feel? Toxic.
So there's a few things, right? So like,
She puts in a courtesy call. This is not her.
right.
Yeah,
I got not a hot take,
she
but like
made her
a
decision.
unique take.
Yeah.
I was so quick. It was Jared was so quick to get into gossip.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
which I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder how much is built on,
A foundational.
yeah, like, I've seen couples that like have a common enemy and that's like their
You've
foundation
mentioned that
built,
before.
right.
Yeah.
Like and I don't know if what that made me feel, but just like trying not to be gossipy because think it's like it could be
But there's also.
detrimental to your mental health, and they jump right into it.
But
He
then.
jumps right into it.
Yeah. But then there's also. Remember that Steven and Taylor. Before all this, they're like, "Ugh, are we assholes? Should we be assholes? Let's be assholes." So there's almost like a part of Jeremiah that's like he can't be happy for them, so he's gonna make fun of them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so they're back together because of our mess. Almost like a little bit of a like a sadness. I
Okay.
don't think he's jealous. I think that he's just like sad. But yeah, he jumps into gossip right away.
But
And
because they do that in the episode one too. It's like,
yeah,
oh, they're back together, and then they it's like a foundational
it's
conversation
his
piece for them.
comfort food.
Yes. Yes.
It's his comfort food, and like she plays the game a little bit, but then he asks her like, "So what is this?" And she's honest with him.
Yeah.
She's like, "Ooh,
So
courtesy call from Paris." Like
this is a collect call from Paris. Do you want to accept it? He does
this
the
is where he says, "I can't sleep without you."
groveling. It reminded me of like when you're in a movie and the guy's got the gun to his head and
Hmm.
it's like, just let me go, just let me go. I'll do anything for you, or I'll do whatever, just let me go. And then the guy puts the gun down and like he
He
takes it
doesn't make
all,
good. Yeah, he doesn't make
doesn't
good on
make good
that.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jared's like, I know exactly who you are. Just come back
Oh,
here. Just come back here. Just come back here. I'll tell you every day. All you have to do is come back and be with me.
but he's like, well, we no, like we can. What did he say? He says like she says she's in Paris, and he's unhappy about her being in Paris because Paris is like, oh, so
Bad.
we're
He
not
can't
just
get
gonna
what he wants.
like we're not just gonna spend 2 days apart like last time, and I'll come groveling back, and then we'll have like pancake and
She's
waffles
like, I
and
don't
make
know
love.
who I am anymore.
Yes.
And he's like, I'll tell you exactly who you are. Missing the whole point. I'll tell you exactly who you are.
Once it's so creepy.
All you need to do is come back right here. And it's like
Once you're back with me, you'll know who you are again. Like, what?
ignoring all this last 5, 6 months that just happened and like how that would change things. And like it's like I don't know if it's an ultimatum or what it is, but it's just like icky.
I wrote down clamoring. He's like, I get the need to figure out for once and for all like where they actually are right now. Like he needed to know that like they are no longer in a relationship, and she says she needs time to think. She said that she doesn't want to go back to how things were. She said that she thinks she's a different person now.
To be fair, it's
She
very realistic.
Yeah, no, she says that she is different, but she doesn't know who she is. She's like, I'm not the same person I was, but I'm also, I don't know who I am now.
Right. No,
And
no, I'll tell you who you are.
that is
I'll
so,
remind you who you are, whatever he said.
so problematic.
Listen, I think I've had that conversation before. Like when you're heartbroken, desperate, you had your heart broken, you're just like, I just need to get it back and try and fix it. It's all realistic, still problematic,
Still toxic.
still toxic. Right.
She needs to get out. You know, like the movie Get Out? Like all, now that she has like a lot of the veil lifted,
I think the worst part is that when she shoots it down, how he responds. Continue. Okay,
yeah,
all right, go, go.
yeah,
Yeah.
is like she says the part that hurts him, she's not trying to hurt you, Jer. It's not all about you. She is being honest with you. She says, I have to figure out who I can be without you. It's not just I have to figure
Yeah.
out who I can be. And the thing is, the underlying tone of that he like spins around in his weird little head and then goes and like tells it to Conrad like it's this badge of honor is like she's also saying I'm not going to run away with Conrad. I need to figure out who I can be without you, and that also doesn't mean that who I am is going to be with Conrad. She's like I am so lost right now. I don't know who I am, but it can't be with you. Right now it can't be with you. And that's the last straw. She's been trying to be
That's the
honest.
last call.
She's been trying to be honest this entire phone call, and he's like clamoring and trying to beg for her back and like fall into their old bullshit. And he goes, don't fucking call me again.
All realistic.
Don't fucking call me again.
Yeah. I think it's like you gotta be all in or all out. That's and he's just gonna try and forget about her and
Mm,
you know
mm. But like, how are you the person? It's just so, ugh.
so
Like, how are you the
how's Team Jer feeling right now?
Probably not good.
Are they like
But like, how are you the person who was just saying, just come back and be with me and everything will be okay? But when she's honest and says that she needs some time and space to find herself,
well, these are the things that at
you
22 and
you lash out.
23 you haven't lived the life. You don't know.
It's the same Jeremiah that like felt insecure and like small about the fact that she spent time with Conrad and didn't tell him, but instead of like bringing it up to her, he picks a fight with her, says some crazy stuff. She has no idea why she's being broken up with. He just ends it and then goes and has sex with somebody else. Like his way of coping is just like not healthy.
Listen, I am not gonna. It's not.
But Belly's out of it. He will be without Belly, and he needs to take Taylor's advice and find who he is as a person without Belly as well.
Belly should be happy because if it was anywhere closer, he'd probably drive there. So she's lucky that she's in Paris.
Yeah.
I know this situation.
You've lived it.
I've lived it, I think.
Okay, so then we just have Sailor drinking champagne. This is post-coital. They're happy, they're flirty,
Yep.
they're drinking champagne, they're having a good time. Great song. I don't know what that song was. I didn't clock it, but I'm sure it's on the soundtrack and I liked it. Um, then we have Evil Jer.
Fuck.
Okay, so the last three scenes, just so that we're on track. Evil Jer with Conrad, Conrad and his dad, and then beautiful montage to How Did It End? So
It might be the three best scenes.
it ended so beautifully. I mean, no, and the Jeremiah and Conrad scene is not beautiful, but it is so jarring and like, mm.
Okay.
Obviously the two they weren't gonna like hug it out. It's not time for that yet. So
Right.
like they needed to have a conversation.
A
This
total move by Jenny, though.
this is an insane conversation.
Total move by Jenny.
Yeah.
The setting of the scene. Okay.
It was very Conrad backseat, it
It
seemed.
was, but dark shirt eating an apple.
A green apple.
Classic villain
Yes.
work.
Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy,
Scar, the Lion
Scar from The
King.
Lion King.
I
My
said
favorite one was
said
Dennis the Menace.
I said the Wicked Witch from Snow White.
Do you
There's
remember
a
the Dennis Menace?
yeah.
It was a red apple with Dennis the Menace, but yeah, it's just like a class. There's a bunch of them. You can look them up. There's a ton of them. So he's eating an apple all sadistically and crazy, and the conversation is fucking insane. It's very possessive,
Yes.
right? It's like,
But it starts off so unassuming because Conrad just walks down and Jared's just like staring at this painting.
well, Jared nails it too. Oh, Gavin rather.
Yeah.
Gavin, the motherfucker said we.
What do you mean?
He's like, she's in, she's in Paris, and Conrad's like,
Oh
she's
yeah.
in Paris, and he's like,
We.
we. Fucking
It's
great.
but you see where like Conrad doesn't know where it's going. He's like kind of scared because Jared's there. He doesn't know if he's gonna yell at him, beat him up,
It's
like
backseat Conrad energy.
take the painting and throw it across the room, bash his head in with it,
I
set the house
thought
on fire.
so that painting was something that Susanna had done,
Yes.
and they're looking at it, and Conrad comes downstairs, and they're talking about how it was mom's painting, and then Jer goes, "Don't worry, she's not here, so you came here all for nothing or something." And I'm like,
You thought they were talking about Susanna.
I'm like, damn, he just busted out a dead mom joke on his brother. But no, he was talking about Belly.
Belly.
But I was like, damn, that's rough.
Yeah. But yeah, basically Jared's like, she's not coming back. You can go back home now because she's in Paris. And then he does the whole like, oh, you didn't get a call. Only me then.
This makes me so happy to deliver this news. I'm like, bro, don't flex. You literally got left at the altar yesterday.
And if Conrad knew the actual context of that phone call, joke's on Jared, but Jared decides to again spin it.
Yeah. Because it's a real competition for him. And this is the competition scene where we see it. It's like I you can see how being with Belly is probably
The prize.
yeah, it's like a prize and it's
But he
not
just win Belly. He wins this like leg up on his
she
brother.
didn't choose me, but she didn't choose you either. You know,
Childish.
yeah. But like him beating Conrad is as equal to him being with Belly. You know, it's like
Yeah.
those two things are like
Well, that's the possessive part, right? He's like, and it's also like I don't get to have her, but you don't get to have her either. And it's like, bro, Conrad just wanted to let Belly know how he felt
hmm
for the first time ever. He was totally fine letting her go and marry Jared if that's what she really wanted. There's a part of him that knows that's not really what she wants and what's not, and it's not best for her. And all he can do is at least tell her that.
right.
So that's what he did.
These boys are going to also need to end in a
Oh, for sure.
better place.
But the fact that I said that Jeremiah is like low key scary here is is the real reason. I'll go to the next scene. Is the real reason why I think Conrad is so shook up by it because he says to Adam he wished for it. He prayed for her to change her mind, so he got what he wanted. I don't think that in reality he was truly thinking that then Belly and he would ride off into the sunset together and leave their families behind and
Definitely
not
not.
deal with the aftermath. Like Conrad wasn't thinking that, but he didn't fully think through how insane and scary it is if Jer is not just like sad, but like super angry and never ever forgives him.
He should remember because he went through it last season.
Yeah.
But
So,
gotcha.
um, okay, so let's talk about this Conrad and Adam scene.
My favorite.
It's it is it's comedic.
Did anyone else on the planet of Earth have the Adam Rising arc?
No. Well, I mean, I think we suspected that something needed, but it was done so well.
Right.
Like,
I mentioned a couple episodes ago, I think it was a scene talk.
yeah,
The best thing for Adam and Conrad
yeah.
is to like have a grown up conversation.
Conversation. No pettiness, no
Yeah.
bullshit, not one of them being mean and
He called him dad, which was really nice.
the other deflecting. Yeah. Like both actors did
Yeah.
such an amazing
Is it
job.
Thomas Everett Scott?
Yeah.
Real actor, like
Oh
great,
yeah.
a great
Oh
resume.
yeah. Great resume.
Um, that them two just really feeding off each other and killing it.
Yeah.
And he played naive, rich father so well.
Okay, so
It was hilarious.
it was hilarious until it was heartfelt and
Right.
then it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. So, it starts with kind of like a I know you can give your brother shit sometimes, but like
Yeah, cut
whatever
him some slack
yeah,
here.
whatever Jared did, just give him some slack and Conrad's like he didn't do anything, I did.
Yeah.
Um and then he does the like um it's so funny. He's like, what did you do? He's like, I told her I loved her.
Oh,
Who? The fact that it's like, who? This is the same guy who was like, oh,
little
give your
sis.
sister
Yeah.
a hug.
And then he's like, why would you do that?
And I love, again, I just love that Conrad's like, because I love her.
He's like,
Like,
oh,
and he's like, oh shit.
shit. Perfect. It's all about the timing.
It's like
And it's perfect.
bewildered,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, shit.
but it's Chris's reaction to him doing that is so good though, because I said it. I'm like, Conrad knows that this man is not now going to dispense advice about Conrad's
Love life.
love
Yeah.
life, right? And he doesn't want it, he's not expecting it, and he's not gonna
I
get
think
it.
Adam gave the best piece of advice he could. It was by martyring himself.
Yes,
And like,
yes,
I haven't been the ideal to you, but maybe you can use this one example of
of how I dealt with it.
how you dealt with it,
Yeah,
or no, how he dealt, however,
yeah.
for you to take this next step
It,
and do
so
this thing.
the writing is great. It's just like the part where it's like I don't know what to do, Dad. Like that's where he's like asking for advice,
I was,
and he uses the
I've been
DAD,
waiting for this.
and he I love that Conrad's just like so upset at himself for wishing for this, not thinking at the time about how much it would. Jared can be mad at him. That's one thing, but like how much it may have ruined everything they've ever had. I don't know that he was really thinking of it,
I mean, I've been talking about it forever,
but he said
but if when you do that, it
it.
is such a big
Yeah,
blowing up the wedding of your brother with you being the other
but
wheel is like the worst thing you can do.
yeah, but Conrad literally was like, I broke him, and the worst part is I wanted it. I prayed for her to change her mind.
Yeah, it's
And then he
crazy.
actually he says the words like he says like I can't stand it. He's hurting, and I and something like he wants nothing to do with me, and I thought that if I just stuck around and if I could get him to listen, but he's probably never gonna forgive me. And like if you know the show, when Conrad is saying those things out loud, like everyone is sitting here and thinking like, oh, the same thing that you did to your dad.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because
Yeah.
Conrad's not perfect and Adam's not perfect, but it's like, yeah, the same thing that you did to me, son. Um, but the whole like, he's like, oh, and Adam does not call him out on it. Adam, like, the way he brings it up is very gracious. He says, all you can do is give him space.
Yeah, well, he like gives him like I don't want to leave him, let him go forever. And he's like, no, it sounds like you're just giving him space.
Yeah, just yeah,
He like kind of like
yeah,
softens it for him.
yeah, like you just need to give him space. And then Conrad goes, "You would know," and he goes,
I would.
"I would know."
Oh man, great
It's just
flip.
like it's just such
Such
like
a
a
good flip.
because you don't need the apology in that moment. You don't need all the backstory of it. Now he did say he's like, yeah, I would know. Like when we lost your mom and whatever, like he said it killed me, Conrad, to watch you take it all upon yourself and blame yourself, but you also blamed me too. And everything I did was wrong.
It's
And
like you
so
made it worse. That's what
you,
Conrad said.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. And there's a little bit of spite there. And he's like, yeah, because everything you did made it worse. And then he's like, and right now, everything you tried to do for Jared is going to make it worse. And then but it was almost like he didn't say these exact words. I'm saying it more poetically and nicely, but it's like, he's like, but Conrad, people love you. And he's like, and I love you, but other people love you. And if I couldn't be there for you, I trusted that
You would rely on
you
them
could
and lean on
rely
them.
on them. And he's like, and without saying it, he's like, there are people who love Jer. Jer doesn't really love you right now. Right? So, like, just hope, if you care about him, hope that he can rely on other people that love him, that will be there for him. And in that moment, it's Adam. Like, we see Adam go to Jer.
Adam felt the calling that he needs to be. Mom's not
Yes.
here anymore.
Right. It's a step up moment because he said he's like, "No, Con, I'm bad at this." Like in the very beginning he's like, "No, I'm bad at this. That's why I told you to do it." And Conrad's like, "I cannot be the one to do it, Dad, because of this." And Adam's like, "Oh shit. Okay. I'll do it then."
So maybe this is just what Jared needs.
Yeah.
Like finally having some approval, not approval from dad, but like the affection that he's been missing his
Yeah.
whole life. Like it was a great scene. I got, I had my welling moments. It was one of them
Yeah. But
to
but
finally see them come together.
but we said this. All the breadcrumbs have been laid now by Conrad. And what I mean by that is when he goes away now, when he goes away now,
Yeah.
people can't hold it against him because the last memory with Adam is Adam told him to step away.
Steven told him to step
Steven
away.
told him to step away. Taylor told him to give some space.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it should
And
be.
he told Belly, he's like, you probably won't see me for a while. So this time,
10 years.
yeah, so this time every single person knows that he tried to be there, wanted to be there, they asked him to leave, and he is leaving. It's not him running away. It's not him hiding. It's none of that. So I think that lays a different foundation for the rebuilding of what he can be with these people in the future, not now. So, how does it end? Beautiful Taylor Swift song. I love the scene of Conrad taking his dad's advice, finally coming to terms with
Oh,
it.
we get that great lighting. Oh, the lighting in the Adam Conrad scene is great with
Yeah,
like the string lights, da 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 da. You get more of those string lights in the scene you're
when he's getting
mentioning.
in the Uber or the cab or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's like got his backpack. He's like getting into the car. There's like this great shot of him through the window of it. And then it goes to Jer and Dad.
Hugging it
Jer
out.
accepts the hug from his father. They're in the house. They're in Susanna's room.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Um, and then you get that voiceover from Belly that was from the trailer.
Fillers. I knew they messed with us with the trailers and the clever
Yeah.
editing, the phone call, da da da.
It's the next morning, so she did not leave. She told Jer she wasn't going to leave. She has made that decision.
Yep.
Because she doesn't want to go back to that messiness. She knows she'll just fall back into that same old trap. So she's like, I'm gonna stay over here. And the pillars. She's like, I've always had these people to rely on as my foundation. And then she's looking up at Notre Dame, and
Which is under
it's
construction.
under construction, and that's where you get the rebuilding is always possible.
Love it. This girl is gonna have, you know,
Adventures?
adventures. I think, by mid episode, maybe some old people start creeping back in.
Hmm.
But I mean, we got, I would say at least between the two episodes, 2 hours and 15 minutes left. So we got a full movie left.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
got plenty to go. Who won the episode?
I
Can we,
I weirdly it's either Taylor or Adam for me.
man, you guys, I want to give Adam one because
I,
I've been rooting for that guy for a long time.
well,
But
you're rooting for what he could be, not
yeah,
for
and
who he is.
right, but he's in bloom as a father in this episode.
He's in bloom. He is in bloom.
And he had some funny lines too, man. He really did. But Taylor, I think
I think Taylor.
she is like playing the hostage negotiator so well.
Yeah,
Like she's quarterback in the situation.
but she also stood up for herself. She got her man back, but
She wasn't just throwing her body out.
she did it in a way where she stood up for her own feelings
Yeah.
and she asked big, tough, scary questions. And she asked scary questions to other people. She told Conrad what he needed to hear, but also what he needed to hear about, like, I know you care about Belly. I don't take that for granted. We can be on the same side about that.
Yeah.
Like, because, yes, she sees that Conrad just wants what's best for Belly, not what's best for himself.
Hmm.
And Taylor also respects that. She respects the hell out of that.
Yeah.
So, and I think that Steven is very emotional because he's like almost a little too close to the situation. Like he is also Team Belly, but he doesn't know all the intricacies of what goes into that.
Right.
Um,
He's got a big boy job. Like he's
yeah,
starting a company.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
He just doesn't. He didn't know. So,
Um,
who won the episode? I say Taylor.
Me too.
With it's probably the closest Adam will ever come to winning an episode. So kudos to Adam.
Musical moment. Franz Ferdinand.
I just it was just such a cool way to start the episode that I wasn't
I
expecting.
like the French. We kind of got the French songs that I was thinking
Mojo,
of. Yeah, Mojo was probably my favorite.
it was like a poppy, like boppy
I'm like,
kind
damn,
of
I
like
wonder who gave her that tip on that French pop song.
yeah. I the only reason I say how did it end is because I love the montage at the end. Um but like beat drop moment, like oh shit, beat drop moment, I will say Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, that was a banger when
That
it
was
came on.
like it came on and I was immediately like in the show, like
I'm gonna look at the
into the show.
playlist right quick and see if there's any ones that were like missing off the top of our heads. Okay, here we go. Franz Ferdinand, You're on Your Own, Kid. A lot of French songs here.
I was gonna say, are you gonna be able to pronounce these French songs?
The Star Girl, that was with Taylor and Steven.
Yeah,
A Beatles song. I didn't. Oh, Darling. When was that played? That must have been with Conrad and his dad, maybe.
maybe. Oh
But
yeah.
um, to all the new Patreons, thank you guys. We did our instant reaction to this episode. We'll do a scene talk over the weekend.
Yeah, we also gave away some stuff.
Oh yeah, we
So
did. Congratulations to
yeah,
all of those folks who won. That was this morning as
yeah,
well.
this is-
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Everyone have a great week. Cheer. Be happy.
be happy.
Yeah, be happy. There's and grateful. There's a lot of things to appreciate.
And there's a lot of things to be excited about, right?
Yeah.
And I say that with a grain of salt because don't get too excited. If you get too excited, then you set yourself up for having your dreams dashed.
Listen, and did Wednesday come out?
Wednesday did come out.
Yo, that show is so good. And we just started Landman, which you guys some people may have watched already, but I'm really liking Landman.
Yeah.
It's a world that I like being in so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, go watch Weapons if you like horror movies.
Yeah.
Thank
Those
you
are
guys
good.
so much for being along for this ride. At Better with Glasses Pod on Instagram, Better with Glasses Pod at gmail.com for any questions, comments, concerns. Appreciate all the positive conversation and dialogue. So let's keep up the positive stuff.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you next time.